this is Beth Sinclair. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my weekly card video. I'm going to be doing Halloween now. I did fall kind of last week, and I'll probably get back to fall at some point, but I'm thinking this is a good time to start doing Halloween. This paper is from the Halloween kit that you can see in our scrapbooking area. I just bought a pack of that paper because it goes with this set, and I thought I would try to see if I can make a card with it, and it looks really cool. I like it. All right, so the card goes like this. You're going to open it, and you got your message right there, and you got your little clown, hello, that's a ghost witch, I call it. And it stands up on its own, wishing somebody a happy Halloween. And I did some embossing, and I got some fancy paper here, so I'm going to show you how I did this, okay? The base of the card is going to be gorgeous grape. 9 by 8.5 by 11 sheet of gorgeous grape. I'm going to start with. But what I want to do, I'm going to do this on the video. I'm going to do more on the video than I usually do. So I apologize if this is long, but I don't like to make them really long. All right, so this is going to be 10.5. Okay, think about it. It's an 11-inch sheet. Do I really want to go 10.5? No, I can go a ½ inch off, which is what I'm going to do. Because 10.5 minus or plus a half equals 11, and that's how long it is, right? So let me grab a ½ inch right there. Make sure to cut that good. And this I might use later. And then I'm going to go 5.5 here. That's how tall I want the card. And that's it for cutting. Now I'm going to score. First I want a score at 1.5. I want to move it to 3. Then I'm going to move it to 4.25. But I want it to be 4.25 here. 4.25. Because that's going to be how big the card will be. You know what? I have another one here. After the 3, I'm going to do 4.5. Plus 3 plus 1.5 is 4.5. I'm going to do 4.5 too. And hopefully that's in my measurements. I have to double check. There. That's 3 1.5 inch little folds. And then the last one like that. All right, I'll do it slowly. I'll put my cutting board somewhere that it doesn't fall. All right, so this is the width of the card. And so then you're going to go mountain. Because you want it to be like an accordion. And we go valley. Then we go mountain again. And I like that. That turned out better than the other one. I had another one big, so I was looking at, and it seemed like there was too much over here. That works. And it should be the same size as that one. Okay, so we got that part done. Then I have a piece of gorgeous grape. And this is a small card. This is 6 inches, well, it should be 6 inches long. I don't know if this is it. This ain't it, is it? Oh, what did I do with it? I have the other piece sitting here. Did I move it? I must have moved it somewhere. Okay, hold on. Nope, that ain't it either. And there goes my computer falling asleep. All right. I know I cut one. You know what? Maybe I'll just use this. I'll use this because I didn't like the way this card came out. This card base came out. I want it to be 6 inches long and 3.5 wide. So we're going to move that. We're going to get our thing here. No, I probably won't use that because I got those folds in there. All right, I need 3.5 wide. Oh, I think. Well, geez, this is 3.25. So 3.25 wide. 3.25 by 6. And then we're going to score it at 3 because it's 6 inches. Half of 3 is 6. Like that. This is the rest of that paper that I was showing you that I cut from. I just wanted to cut a stripe that had the orange in it because it goes with the rest of the card. Alright, I'll show you what I did. Here's my stuff. Oh, I just found this. Okay. What is this? Yeah. Okay, this is my other piece. 3.5 by 6. Alright, hold on, like I'm messing myself. Alright, we're going to start over again for the 3rd time. This better be it. I'm going to get this over with. Hi, this is Beth Sinclair. I am here for my weekly card video. This is a Halloween card that I made, and it's a fun fold, so it opens like this, and it can stand in there. I'm using the potions and spells for this stuff, and then the playful ghosts for that little guy. I wanted to put a witch in there, but I didn't want to be all scary, so I thought he was cute. All right, so let's try it. Let's start this one. I started with a card base that is gorgeous grape, and this is 10.5 by 5.5. And then I scored it at a 1/2 inch, 3, 4.5, and then I flipped it around and did 4.25. Because when I'm done, this is the card width of the card that I want it to be. The first little fold is a mountain, then I've got a valley and a mountain. And then, there you go, that's the card piece. I also have another little piece of gorgeous grape that is 6 inches long by 3.5 wide, and I scored it right at 3 inches. So that's going to go right here. I wanted to make it 3.5 to make sure we had room for the cauldron and the bubbles and stuff. That's why I made it that big. So the paper that I used comes from a paper pack that's behind me, but it looks like this. This is the paper, the 12 by 12 for the scrapbooking kit, Halloween one that they have. It's got paper that goes nicely with this stuff, with all this. So I bought a pack just to see, and I like this card, the way I made the colors, the way I went with it. All right, so here's 2 little strips. Now, if you want to make your strips somewhat together, although I guess it isn't because the green's different, you make one long strip and cut it in 5.5 twice, and then you've got 2 strips. That's very similar. All right, so one of them is going to go, I think I'm going to do this one right here. Okay, and then the other one is going to go right here. That's what I did right here. So I'm going to finish this card and then we'll do that. And we're going to do the embossing too. So I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to put this part together. This is, oh, these little pieces, they're alright, so this is 1.5 inches. My little folds are 1.5 inches. This is 1.25 by 5.25. Now, along with this video, I'll be posting a link that you can go to my blog post, and that will show you, the actual measurements in that. So it'll be a little easier, and I'll show you exactly what I bought for everything and what you need and all that. Kind of 1/4 inch on each side. You can do it. Alright, there we go. Then for the inside. This card I only did 1 layer, but I decided after I done it, after I glued it, I went, oh, I should have put black in there. So we're putting black in there now. This black for the back is 4 by 5.25, and it's going to fit there with a tiny little purple around the edge. And then my orange, or excuse me, pumpkin pie is going to go right on top of it. And then our sentiment's going to go there. And I did not do the ghost. Oh, I forgot to do my ghost ahead of time. Okay, well, just going to be doing that too. It's fine, just an eyeball it as long as you're happy with how straight it is and so forth. I am not an A personality person by any means. And that's why I prefer to use glue for most things like this, because I got wiggle room until I get it where, oh yeah, alright, that's good, I like that. Like this. Next. If anybody on YouTube is also following me on my Facebook page, and you notice I have not posted anything for a couple weeks, that's because I kind of lost connection to my Facebook page, and I've been trying to figure out how to get it back. I can look at it just like you can, but I cannot post to it. I can't do anything. I have no control over it. I finally have a friend of mine that does computers that's coming by tomorrow. Maybe he can figure it out. Yeah, I might end up just making a new page, and if I do, leave me, I'll let you know. It's just that I don't have enough people where I can look and see who's in there to move them over. Yeah. It's one of my biggest stresses right now that I'm worried about. There we go. The silly business page. So, now I'm going to take this. Oh, you know what? Let's do this first. This is 2 by 3. This is 2.25 by 3.25. Going to go like that. And it's going to go down here. I put it down here so this would cover it. You don't see that from the front. You don't need to. And I'm gluing it, but you really should stamp before you glue, and I just noticed I didn't do that. Okay, so if I have anything in my stamp case. Oh, yep. I got the Happy Halloween. I got this little guy. I use. And where is my? I have a bunch of blocks, and I stuff. I get them all together and I put them in a nice little pile, and then I have them. But I don't always know where they are. So I got to do that more often than I do. So. Happy Halloween. And I'm going to get my Memento Black. Pick that up. We're going to put it right down here. There. And this little guy is just a little something. I want to get that. No bat in there. Oh, spider. Spider wasn't here. Okay. And my spider didn't get put away. There's going to be black somewhere. You know what? I'm going to do this instead. We'll do the little one. Little sparklies. I'm not looking for the spider right now. I know he's somewhere on this table. There. Just a little something. And this is going to go more towards the middle. And sort of towards the bottom because I want the ghost to go above it. Okay, like that. Alright, so now that part's done. I'll take this to put them back in my cleaning stamp and score thing. Now, the ghost. And a scrap piece of white paper. Get a big enough scrap that has fit there. Really? Yeah, I think you. Oh, maybe just make it two. Oh boy. How about this one? That looks better. Okay. Make sure you eyeball it. Make sure there's nothing around the edges. Although we're cutting it out, so it wouldn't really matter too much this time. So we got him. I'm afraid to lose track of this guy, so I'll put it right there. So you see it, so if I can't find it. Just kidding. Alright, so now I want it to match. So I want the pumpkin pie. And they don't have gorgeous grape in the lens. They have most colors in the lens, but once in a while, they don't have one of them. Trying to like that. There, Heather. And I'm going to do just ink. Since alcohol markers can bleed a little bit, I like going on the edges first. And I'll color them. And then for the hat, do it every other. And I'll do orange on the other ones. Pumpkin pie ones. Got him done, except for the broom. 2 colors for the broom. I want light, what's that? Light pecan pie, the handle, and some, it doesn't matter light or dark, this one's dark, wild wheat, with a broom, because it just looks like a broom color to me. Because it's straw. Okay. And then we'll do the handle. The ghosts are kind of easy because you want them to be white. So unless they have clothes on or something, they're really not coloring a whole lot of the ghost, right? Alright, now here comes the part that I bet you half of you hate doing. And that's cutting them out. I'm going to do that as quickly and as nicely as I can. Because we all learn to do this in kindergarten anyway. So it isn't like I need to teach anybody how to cut. But I will tell you, if you move the paper, it works a little bit better. It's easier in your hand. And I try to leave a little white around the edge. But not, I don't do too much because I'm going to be putting it on an orange background. I'd be, wanting to leave a little more if I was putting it on white, but I'm not. I feel like music. Like, thinking a game show. I hear it in my head, but I can't actually say it. I'm terrible with that. Jeopardy maybe, when they're thinking? I think that's what I'm thinking of, that song. Come on. Now get the hat. Almost done. It's nice if you're watching this video, you can almost fast forward during this part. That'll trim it here. There. Okay, got my little ghost cut out. That was big thing number 1. Big thing number 2 is getting the words on the cauldron. Now, I used this holiday paper, and it sparkles, and it comes in 3 colors. Cherry cobbler, garden green, and, oh boy, another green. I think it's, what is it? Cherry cobbler, garden green, and granny apple green. Hello, granny apple green. Here it is. And it's thick too, and the glitter does not come off. Really cool. You get 2 sheets of each, and they're 12 by 12, and I'm having a ball with a few things. The granny apple green is a lighter green, and I thought it was a good representation of goo, basically, because that's what comes out of a cauldron, goo. There we go. So I cut out the drips and a couple little drops, and then here's my cauldron I cut out of basic black. And I did that all with the dyes that go with the potions and spells. That should get one. See, that's what I used. Okay, and there's the stamp set. Now that we got all this stuff, actually, I'm going to put this one on real quick. And then we're just going to put the card aside. And then we'll work on the outside. Here and there. Don't forget the little pieces like the broom and stuff. And I'm going to put this up here. Like that. And hopefully, shows a little bit. See, that's how So I got those little sparkles there because I put it somewhere and then I moved it. And I saw blue. I'll try that. That's... Oh, there. Ta-da! That's better. I don't mind that little bit. Okay. And then I put little sparkles over here just because I moved it and I saw glue. I don't see glue on this one, but I'm going to put them there anyway. Oh, I don't like that. My monitor just said no signal. There, just a little bit. Make it interesting. Okay. Now, this little bit is for people that have never embossed before, or just curious how I do it or whatever. First, I'm going to take my stamp, the one that says double, double, toil and trouble. Okay? I take this, and I put it on a block. And I want to make it straight, so I'm going to make trouble straight. Or double on the bottom. And just kind of that. There, now it's straight. Alright, and then I'm going to take this and my embossing kit thing here. This is so handy. Alright, first of all, you guys are going to go on later. Alright, so I've got my tray, my embossing buddy, a brush, and here's my white embossing powder, and then I've got a heat gun over here that we're going to pull out. And then, of course, I will not be talking because it's loud. So, number one, you have to take your embossing buddy, which is like a little pillow with flour in it, and you pat, pat, pat. Believe me, you'll be sorry if you forget this little step, and I'm doing this first. The reason why I do this is because I'm going to put first some ink on there. I'm going to put the powder on there. And if you don't have that on there first, the powder will melt other places. And you don't want to do that. And here's my Versa. This is ink for this. And I'm going to take it and, oops, hold on. I have to clean this one a little bit better. Alright. Sometimes they're not that sticky. That takes the sticky away when if you don't have them as clean as you want them. Right, so try this again. There. Yeah, no. Oh, trouble to be with us. You know what? My mat is a little crooked right now. I'll just leave it. There, try it again. There, that looks straight. Now, so I've got the embossing buddy on that. And look at this Versamark ink. And you're going to put it on there. And actually, I might get enough this dark back. I'm going to put it over here so you can see what I'm doing. I want the drips to be on there. Okay? But I want them to avoid the drips. So I'm going to put it close to the bottom. Like that. Okay? Just kind of make sure it's on there real good. Okay? Lift up. You don't see much, do you? It's in there, but it looks like it's black. Now, I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to put this in there. The white. And I just tap, tap, tap all on the words. And it should just stick to the words, and that's it. And I'm going to tap, tap, tap right back. Then you just look at it. I think that D needs a little more. Pull it back. And that looks good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Put it back in my white. Close up this powder. You don't want the heat getting in near that, I tell you. You'd be sorry. Alright, this is in case I have anything extra, but I'm good with that. Get that way out of the way. And then, now I'm going to grab my heat tool and my take your pick tool. I want to hold it with something that isn't my finger. I'm going to heat that. Warm up a little. And you do it so everything looks bright white and kind of finished. And that's what it looks like. See? Now, we got these things. This is going right on there. That's going on the card. So I'm going to put this on first. And I actually like if there's a little powder still left on it because it gives it that sort of rugged, unused kind of look. It would look dusty, I would think. Look kind of cool. Alright, so now where's our little card? Oh, incidentally, you know, cards usually open this way. This is going to be the opposite. We want it to open this way because we're putting it on the card like that. This is going to go right here. Let's see, 3.5 looks good to me. Okay. Then I've got these 3. See. Oh yeah, there you go. Push that one out. Gives it more of a bubble look instead of just a round circle. Just put one right here. That one and this one. Gonna go on top here, down here. Okay. So there we go. Now we're gonna put it on the card. Yeah. Alright, I want to go there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on this edge first. Okay. And we're gonna close it. And we're gonna lay it over the square. So then we know where that. Then this one, we're gonna put little up here. Right there. Right? And then the only other thing I did before is I took a little bit of this and I put it there. But I don't think I like it because I made it smaller. So, how about I can lengthen Ooh. Eh, I think we're going to leave it like it is. I like that better. Doesn't need to have a strip there. I think it just seemed like I had more room there. All right, so here's my card. Just like the other one. Like that. And like this. Oh, there you go. It's in different light. It looks a lighter orange, doesn't it? Nope, it's the same orange. See? It's amazing what the light does with colors to me. All right, so here's my card. Thank you for watching my video. I also will mention we're going to have a whole bunch of really nice online products that they're going to be selling starting in November. And demonstrators got to take a peek at them, and some of them were able to order as well. There's some beautiful stuff for Valentine's Day coming. And there's some cute stuff with otters too coming. It's really, really neat, something you can look forward to. Also, we got the scrapbooking kits too. Those are really cool. And they're really not that expensive. You get a whole bunch in it. There's 4 of them. There's 2 for Christmas, 1 for Halloween, and 1 for like November and fall. And if you go to my blog in the corner, it will show you all 3 catalogs. There's a catalog for those as well as the main catalog and then the holiday catalog. And one more thing. We also have an online special. For the month of November, if you choose to sign up with Stampin' Up! To get your discount and be either a hobby person with a discount or a demonstrator. A demonstrator as a hobby with a discount. It's like 20%. Or you can make a business out of it, whatever you'd like to do. But regardless, you can pick out $155 worth of product from our annual catalog, and you only have to pay $99 for it. Plus shipping's included, and plus you get a bunch of catalogs and a bunch of other stuff, like for business and stuff. So if you want any more, if you're interested in this at all, you can always email me. And my email will be on my blog as well. It's bethscraftroom21@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you for watching.